Hi everyone and welcome back. We are back today with a new video with a Cyclops notebook cover. So I'm going to be using, unfortunately, I didn't have an eye big enough. They sent the wrong size, so I'm going to have to make do with what I have because I can't hold this mould off any longer because I just don't have enough room. So I'm trying to use and donate to a beginner on Facebook. So basically I'm going to be using the Apex resin to secure the eye into the socket of the mould, and then I will coat the area using white UV resin and cure that, and then I'll be using Let's Resin's Chameleon powders of purples, greens and blues. So I'll be using the olive and blue, mint, grape and teal. So I'm going to start with like the greens around here, and then I will like blend in the blues and the purples towards the outside, and the back I'll be doing the same. So it'll all back in together, and I will be backing that with black polyurethane resin. I'm not quite sure how much I need, so I will get that done later. Right, so I'm just going to put you on pause while I get my PPE kit on, and then I'll be back to start the video. Right, so I'm back again. So I'm going to start off with the UV resin, the Apex UV resin. So I just want a small amount here. I'm just looking for my little dotting tool and I cannot find it. So any bubbles, just scoop them to the top. Long net lighter, if mine works, and that just helps with any surface bubbles. Highly recommend these, they're amazing for surface bubbles or alcohol spray. 99% isopropyl, works a treat. Alright, so we're just going to place this in there. Sorry, my 3-year-old just barged in. I had to rush to close the door. We're just going to push down on that lightly, and then I'm going to get my UV torch and just cure. I won't time lapse this one, but if I use the UV resin I will time lapse it. I'm just going to give it a quick cure now, and then I'll cure it again later. My UV resin battery is flashing, which means it's going to run out of battery, so the light isn't as strong as what it should be. That's okay. I'll just get out. What I'll do is I'm just going to set this in, which is white UV resin, and then I'm going to put you on pause while I use the UV lamp. How's your day going? Have you done anything decent today, or have you had a busy day working, looking after kids, etc.? Let me know how your day's gone today in the comment section. Nice to know what you're all up to. Seems very quiet on YouTube at the moment, so it's always nice to have a good catch up with everybody. I know people don't want to watch UV resin being cured. I understand that, but a lot of people on my channel are actually beginners and new to resin, so I'm just showing ideally. and we'll get to the best part. And I will time lapse this next lot. I'll show you what I'm doing, and then I'll time lapse you, because this could take about half an hour, and I'd rather speed you up than have you be bored. So we're going to start off with the mint. Just getting down in all the crevices of the mould. Anybody who's new or hasn't used the Chameleon powders, they are a colour changing mica powder, and they are really beautiful, and they are best when they are used with black resin on the back. And then what I'm going to do is I'm just going to wipe my thing, and I'm just going to put a bit of blue just there and then blend it in. So for that I'm going to use the teal, because the teal is blue to green shimmer. Let's put the lid back on that one for a sec. So when using this type of mica powder, or even any mica powder, whatever you put down on your mould first is the colour that's going to be lifted once the resin is cured. So say I'm putting this blue down now, and I wanted to go over it in a yellow. The yellow wouldn't show unless I've got gaps in the resin, in the mica powder, should I say. Right, so basically that's what I'm going to be doing throughout the mould. So I will pop you on a time lapse for this, and then you can just watch it flow as it does. And I shall see you once all this is fully mica powdered. Right, so I have 150 grams of part A and 150 grams of part B, so total into 300 grams. So I'm just going to get a stick, and I'm going to put them together, mix them together. You have 30 seconds to mix polyurethane resin together, and it's got a working time of 2 minutes, so you have to be very fast with polyurethane. So I'm just bringing my mould back. As you can see on the mould that I've actually removed all the surplus. And what I'm going to do is I'm just going to mix this off screen. It's just so that I've got enough room. Because every time I move this mould, I have a risk of dislodging the eye, and I don't want that. So we're just going to mix that as fast as we can. I'm not too worried about bubbles, because they tend to be bubble themselves. I have no idea how much polyurethane resin or even resin these moulds take, so I can work that out for you all and put into the description box of how much polyurethane or resin these moulds take. So I'm basically just mixing. This is real time, it's not speeded up, and that's basically what you do. Make sure you scrape all the sides and then a quick more stir, and then we'll pull. This cures within 15 minutes, or is it 10 minutes? It's either 10 or 15 minutes, but I usually demold after an hour, just so that it cools down and everything like that. Just let the polyurethane go where it wants to go. That'll help with any bubbles, if there's any bubbles on the surface. You can use a lighter, a long neck lighter, and even I've seen some YouTubers using alcohol spray, but I'd rather not, because I don't know if this one could react. I will link everything in the description box for you with any discount codes that I may have. If you'd like to treat yourself, there's always some pennies there to be saved. I have got a Let's Resin one, and that's against your whole order. I have got an Apex one as well, from just you online. So it looks like I may need, well, not I may need, I do need a little bit more of the polyurethane. So I'm going to quickly get that weighed. And I'm not going to come back to show you me pouring that in. It's pointless. I just might as well pour it off video, and I'll be back to demold, and we'll put this baby together, and hopefully it looks as good as I want it to. I don't have any paper because I'm still waiting for a couple of supplies to come. This video was scheduled for last week when I was doing my snake. I've also got a dragon version of this, but that's going in my mythology week coming in a few weeks time. So I'm going to leave that with you there, and I will be back to demold. Bye. Right, so as you can see, I've had some overspill, which isn't a problem. I can sort that out. My partner also does resin, and he's altered my leveling table, so I'm gonna demold these and fix that. Hopefully it'll come out of the mould. I will have to start this. Right, so I've done that. That one, I won't show you that one yet. Oh, it's pretty. I like this. I'm just sorting out the overpour. Right. Right, so these are both demolded, so let's take a look. So this is the back, and this is the front. Upon researching this, it isn't actually Cyclops. It's, I can't say the name of it, but I have put it in the edited, I will put it in the edited version of this and put it at the beginning of the video when I'm saying it's a Cyclops, because it isn't. So apologies for my mistake. So basically, sorry, I'm just unclipping these. And then apologies. Oh, not opened it wide enough. They don't seem level. Look. Oh, what's... No, they're not level. Or are they? There seems like a centimetre difference in the holes. I'm going to try again. It might just be because I'd put them in on that side. Yeah, it's level. My bad. Let's just clip them shut. Let me do the same on this one. And there you have it. Notebook. If anybody can pronounce it, then good on you, because I cannot. And it's basically it's something to do with the dragon eye, so that's as far as I'm aware. But you can even UV resin these and take covers off books and put it on a favourite book. But I thought it was different and pretty. I like it. Let me know what you think in the comment, guys. Anyway, on that note, I'm going to leave this with you until tomorrow. So please like, comment and subscribe if you've not already done so. I would very much appreciate it if you could help out my channel. And thanks for watching. Good night, and I shall see you on the next upload tomorrow. Goodbye.